The whole notion of saving and investing actually starts with a spending plan. Because unless you have a budget, some notion of where your money is going, you're never going to be able to say, okay, I'm going to be able to save and invest $100 this month. You have to have some money left over before you can save and invest it. So that's step number one. You have to have some kind of spending plan. Two, there are many, many, many ways for you to save and invest. Basically, what you want to think about is how much risk tolerance you have as an individual. Your risk tolerance is going to dictate what kind of savings and investing you're going to do. Also, you need to have goals, because you have to have some reason to do this saving investing for. So generally speaking, the higher the risk, the greater chance of greater returns. Investors also need to think about short-term investments versus long-term investments and what they're going to do with that money once it matures. A short-term investment might be to put your money in a certificate of deposit or a money market fund or a bank or credit union savings account. Those are all examples of kind of short-term money that you may want to have tied up for maybe 3 months or 6 months or a year. And those type of things are fairly liquid. You can, after the 3 months is up or the 6 months or the year is up, you can take your money out and do something else with it. Often there are penalties for taking your money out early. All right? So you need to keep that in mind. For longer term kinds of, let's say you're saving for a house and let's say you're in your early 20s and you would like to be able to get into a house in 5 years. Right? Well, probably the stock market is not the place for you to be. You can't be guaranteed that if you bought a stock today that it's going to be there up much significantly higher than what you bought it for within 5 years. All right? So that investing in stocks is probably more conducive to someone who's planning for retirement. Then you have a long period of time, and that you can adjust for the ups and downs of the market, and hopefully you'll get a longer rate of return that's worth the risk that you took. So the short-term investment is going to look different for you than a long-term investment.